house, she don't belong to you. Drop 1,500 on Dior shoe.
Back on Smoke Sports. I know it's been a while, but we back. And before I continue this video, please go download that song I had for the intro. My guys, my brothers, Well Connected, Worldwide just dropped their first official tape. Too Many Plays. Go download it, stream it on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, all platforms. Please stream that for me. And now we about to get right into the video. So, as you know, football, NFL season is almost over. College is rolling. We about to talk about this past weekend. It was crazy. In the college football world, a couple games is canceled. One game that really hurt me that got canceled was that Ohio State and Maryland game, because Maryland is playing good. They're 2-1 out of 3 games they just played. Justin Fields is playing phenomenal. He's playing on the Heisman level once again this season. Almost perfect. 11 TDs, passing TDs, 0 interceptions out of 3 games. Them 2-star receivers in the making. Chris Olave out of Cali, and then the rising sophomore out of Texas, Garrett Wilson, balling too. And I think they're gonna be hard to check in the Big Ten like they was last year. And in my opinion, I think they can win it all. They can win that. After seeing Clemson lose last week, I think Ohio State can go ahead and I think they get back here, because you know last year Justin Fields threw that interception. They lost in that game. I think they get back here this year. But going else in the Big Ten, Indiana's 4-0. They're number 10 team in the nation. They might crack the top. They might crack the top 8. They might crack the top 8 this week in Poland, because they playing good. They're 4-0. They had a shutout this week, 24-0 against Michigan State. It's looking good. And I know a lot of people saying that Penn State game, they shouldn't have won that game. This, that, and the fourth, that was a fluke win. But looks to me they clicking on all cylinders these past 4 weeks. They've been playing good. They surprised. They catch me by storm. Quarterback Phoenix playing pretty good. Defense playing good. They a sleeper this year in the Big Ten. I'm eager to see if they play what they're gonna do when they play Ohio State this year. And the ACC is pretty. I can't even get it out. The ACC is like that this year. Put it like that. You got Miami in there, Notre Dame in there because of COVID-related reasons. Clemson, of course, Wake Forest, North Carolina State. This past week though, it was a shootout. North Carolina and Wake Forest scores 59-53. Sam Howell, career high 6 passing touchdowns, 550 passing yards. And Sam Hartman on the other side of the ball, Wake Forest, 5 TDs, no, scratch that, 4 TDs, passing TDs, and 429 passing yards. Man, UNC got a showdown next week against Notre Dame. That's going to be a good game. They all playing home in Chapel Hill. That's going to be a good game to see. I think that game going to go down to the wire. A lot of people probably think Notre Dame's going to steamroll right over them. I don't know. I like how UNC playing. Sam Howell, he played phenomenal as a freshman last year. And as you see, he caught me by storm last year, because I was like, who is this kid out of nowhere? And this year, he's playing good. Honestly, he'd probably be a first-round draft pick if he come out this year, if he's eligible. But seeing how he's a sophomore, he's not eligible. But next year in the draft, in the 2022 draft, is going to be probably a top 10 pick. D'Eriq King, Miami almost got upset this weekend. They was trailing 17-3 before halftime, and then D'Eriq King brought him back 25-24 against a solid VTech team. They improved to 6-1, still number 9 team in the nation. D'Eriq King, 255 passing yards. 1 touchdown. I like D'Eriq King though. I was watching the game, the broadcast. They was comparing him to Nick Marshall a little bit, because you know one of the coaches on the coaching staff coached Nick Marshall at Notre Dame, and they was comparing him a little bit. But obviously he's a better passer than Nick Marshall. Nick Marshall, don't know who that is. He was a quarterback about a few years ago at Auburn. He played corner and they moved him to quarterback, and he was like not a pro style, but a dual threat, I would say. He was running the ball, had a little arm. But D'Eriq King transferred to Houston. He's pretty good. I think he's going to be a solid draft pick in the NFL. Solid player too. Probably going to sit behind a quarterback 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years, just develop and be able to play one day. And then the SEC, Florida is changing heads so far. Florida, Kyle Trask. They starting to say it might be a Joe Burrow effect because, like, as you know, Kyle Trask took over for Felipe Franks last year because Felipe Franks got hurt and he transferred out to Arkansas. And like people wasn't too sure about Kyle Trask, but he's been balling. Like I seen him play last year. I seen him play a little bit last year. I was like, okay, this guy he can throw the ball. And then this year he's going off. He's 6-1, 5-1. He had a phenomenal game this past weekend, putting up 6 TDs, 356 passing yards, steamrolling over his former teammate at Arkansas, Felipe Franks, 63-35. So with Florida, I haven't played Alabama yet. They probably not gonna play Alabama. I think now Alabama might be on their schedule, but that might be a game to look out for. Alabama, they did lose Jalen Waddle, but they still got Michi, and they still got Smitty right there receiving. They got Najee Harris. Najee Harris is a problem. So I'm eager to see who's gonna come out the SEC again, get that 4th or 3rd, maybe that top 4 spot in that college football playoffs, because I don't think it's gonna be 2 SEC teams this year. Georgia, they still got a little quarterback issue. They don't really know who their quarterback is, so I'm gonna be eager to see who's gonna come out the SEC. I see Bama. It might be 2 SEC. Like I said, I don't know. It's gonna be 2 SEC teams, but I'm eager to see that matchup, Florida and Bama this year. This segment of the show, got my brother with me right now, Chop, Smoking Chop. We about to talk about this past weekend NFL, the upsets. Hey, what's up, John?
What's going on? What a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be on Smoke Sports. What's going on with you, man?
Man, how you feel about this past weekend in the NFL?
A lot of upsets. Upset weekend, it feel like.
Give us your biggest one so far.
I gotta go with that night game. Lamar Jackson losing to Cam Newton and Belichick Patriots.
Bro, I don't know what's up with Lamar, bro. I don't know if it's Lamar or it's just the team, but it's for no reason they should have lost it. Yeah, they shouldn't have lost that game. Lamar had an interception. Person got an interception, J.C. Jackson. He's currently the leader in the league with 5 interceptions, number 1 leader.
Okay.
Interceptions. But yeah, I don't know, man, because the way the Steelers is playing, it's looking like the Ravens might not win that division. What you think?
I do think the Steelers is running away with this AFC North division. They running away with it. Big Ben, he's holding them down. My Cowboys got at him. Came out this week strong, better than ever, looking better than ever against the Bengals.
Nothing about them Cowboys. Nothing.
How about my boys?
We're gonna talk about them later in the show anyway. But talk about, oh my God, you seen the catch? That with D-Hop?
Oh!
Play that. We're gonna play that right there.
Can we get a Smokey's clip?
Yes, sir.
That catch was just amazing.
Top.
How many people is that? That's
3.
One of
the highest paid corners in it. Trey White, one of the highest paid corners in it.
Wow, DeAndre Hopkins, amazing catch.
I don't know, man. It's like what you say to your DBs after that. Like what would you say to them?
My DBs, I can't. You gotta put your hands up. You gotta get a body on them. It's no way that we have 3 potential, Pro Bowl DBs back there, and I understand D-Hop is gonna do D-Hop things with Kyler Murray in the back there, that slinging that ball back there. But I don't know. That's a tough loss.
All right, so who you start your team out with? Kyler Murray or Lamar?
I gotta go with Kyler Murray because I feel like athleticism-wise, okay, Lamar might have the advantage, but Kyler Murray isn't too far behind. But when it comes into effect, is that accuracy, that dead point accuracy, and he just got the feel of throwing the ball. I like Kyler Murray. The boy Lamar can ball, but that boy Kyler Murray, he's truth.
Yeah, he running away with it, I mean.
And don't forget, the man was rookie of the year of his class.
Sure. How you think? What you think about Tua? He ended up 3-0 this week.
Now that game was one of my highlight games. I felt like that game was gonna have something to do with each rookie quarterback putting up their best ability. You know, they compare the arm strength of Justin Herbert to Patrick Mahomes, the explosive arm, and then you got Tua that's coming off a major hip injury, and it came down to the two rookie quarterbacks, which one was going to pull their team through, and Tua did a heck of a job. He pulled through and got the Dolphins. The Dolphins been on the road. The Dolphins been on the road.
I'm about to say they was 3-3 when they moved. They moved to him. Now they 6-3, so he 3-0 starting quarterback, and looking like they second in the division behind the Bills. So. And I think this year is 7 teams in the playoffs.
Right.
And like 2 or 3 wild cards. But they might sneak in the playoffs.
Oh, they might sneak in that wild card. They might sneak wild card.
I'm like, all right, so we going to go to the Tom Brady. I mean, Tom Brady had a phenomenal game. Let me double check. 341 passing yards. 3 TDs. Oh, and I don't know if you've seen it, but we're going to show that run right there. With,
let's see it.
Jones got 100. He had 192 yards in the game. 98. Man, he broke loose. He almost got Hawk right there, but we gonna show that one.
Let's show another Smokey's clip. Let's go.
We go.
What a run. That's a nice run.
Nice run. I mean, I don't know though, cause Brady, I think he's been doing good so far, but they just can't do nothing with that Saints.
Brady, I feel like he had his moments this year. Mm-hmm. He had some ups and some downs, and I feel like when he did have his downs, it wasn't spoke upon enough. Yeah. And I feel like it's that leadership. When you are the leader and the leader of that team like he is, it might, intimidate people to confront you or question your leadership skills, and I feel like that's what the Bucks are going through with Brady. But who are us to question Brady?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna still eventually get into the playoffs. They're gonna get the playoffs and do something this shit. Hopefully, with all that time they had the AB. They did have AB.
They have the Vikings winning this. I just don't. Yeah. Bold prediction: Dalvin Cook, let's say 160 plus yards, 2 touchdowns. I do think Dalvin Cook will have one phenomenal game against the Bears. He will have a field day. Jefferson, Adam Thielen, they just are 2 other players out there that the defense have to worry about. They can't worry about too many people. They can't worry. They can't cover everybody.
Herb Smith,
right? Yeah, he's a bad man. So. I do feel like the Vikings gonna pull away with them with a score prediction of let's say, I want to say 27-10.
27-10.
27-10.
24-10. 24-10. Appreciate you for coming on the show, Sean.
It was a pleasure, Smoke. It was a pleasure.
Oh, but first, before we leave, man, go ahead, pass me something out there. Right, friends, man.
Some new merch.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Go ahead, show the camera. But look though, we did. Smoke Sports, me, the CEO, did just release these. So I have a few sizes left. A double S vintage tees, black and red. If you want one, shoot me a DM at Smoke Sports or at my regular IG Rum Smoke and come purchase.
You heard the man.
Hoodies is coming.
You heard the man. Come shop. Smoke Sports. Is this my shirt? Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
Not wasting my time, can't get comfortable. Stand on the grind, let my mind on that money. If I see snow, then I'm going where it's sunny.
Man,
that's a hell of a catch.
Right. That's a move right there.
Hey, Chuck, you run out, bro. Oh, God. That new addition to the team, BA, that's a nice addition.
He talks about BA.
Bruce Arians, that's the coach.
Oh, Bruce Arians, he locked in.
Shorty, bro.
Bloopers! Switch up the designers, Shout out to Out the Way, you know what I'm saying? You hear me? Go get that, you hear me?
But Chop, I appreciate you coming on the set.
It was a pleasure, Smoke. It was a pleasure. Great talks, great debates.
Man, please subscribe. at Smoke Sports. Matter of fact,
What we got?
Wait a minute. We got the Smoke Sports Vintage Red Double S. You know
what I'm
we
saying?
just dropped. If you want one, shoot me a DM at Smoke Sports on Instagram and Rum Smoke too. But look though, we got a black too with it, yeah.
Lord!
We got a black with it, we got flavors. And them hoodies is coming soon, and beanies just, yeah. They $30, so if you want, go get it.
What? Both of them?
Yeah,
Oh,
see what you got.
shit. Nigga, mine is small.
But look though, before we go, Too Many Plays by Well Connected Worldwide is streaming on all platforms.
Streaming
YouTube,
on all platforms.
Spotify, music.
You know, my brothers, go get that. Too Many Plays. Long live Grip. Long live Reed. You know, we going up from here.
Oh, right.
You
Yeah, you can cut it right
Too
there.
Many Plays about to take a flight.